greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
We've got White. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Monroe. And it's the dude, and it's Gordon in at the shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Lawson kicks to Love. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 5 assists in the game.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And it's Gordon missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Brewer is just a splitter. Aflalo outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pelicans leading by 12. White the pass to Valanciunas. Monroe with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Screen by Monroe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical, might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10-rebound-a-game guy.
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
Splitter misses.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Monroe against Lawson. Monroe down low. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Monroe's got 6.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Aflalo outside. Pass to Lawson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. White's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, that's a lot of bricks.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Here's Monroe. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Boy, it's a rarity, guys, when you see a team like the Pelicans make the playoffs but finish dead last in their division. File that under strange but true.
On the wing of Aflalo, defended by Gordon. And Aflalo kicks to Lawson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Rockets trail by 18. Lawson dishes to Brewer. Now the pass to Love. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason. And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
How about this one for Eric Gordon? 9 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for the Dude. So he gets them both.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Splitter passes to Love. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Follow against Gordon. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Outside Gordon. From deep. And the Pelicans miss again. And with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can draw up an open look for a corpse. I don't know about that, Clark, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
And you know that's right. And with this Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work with, too.
Oh, he does. You're right. And he gets it to go.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
White drives in, just 5 to shoot. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Rockets trail by 14. Dishes it to Brewer. Three-pointer. Now follow kicks to Brewer. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
Clark, Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber so many had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed. Rockets trail by 13. And Lawson with the drive. The open shot by Brewer. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Brewer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
And White kicks to Valanciunas. White dishes to Pondexter for 3. White, good. White's got 16 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lawson the pass to Aflalo. Lawson with a screen on Gordon. And Aflalo kicks to Lawson. Lawson is doubled. And some nice passing there by Houston. Feeds to Brewer from past the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Gordon. Valanciunas in the high post. The 3. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Good. 9 points in the game so far. Pelicans leading by 12. Now here's White. 16 points for him. Monroe outside. From 12 feet out. No good. Great D that time from Love. Rockets trail by 12. The 10-footer. Good work defensively by Monroe. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Screen by Monroe. Valanciunas inside. Lawson defending. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Splitter, that's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pelicans leading by 12. Outside Gordon. Screen by Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 14. Now Lawson. He's got 18. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Lawson's got 21 in the game. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Gordon dishes to Pondexter. High post try. Offensive rebound. Monroe. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Lawson against White. Splitter with a screen on White. Lawson drives in. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest. One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
There's the pick. The 3 from Aflalo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe two, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
And a chance to check out the stats for Splitter. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
A shot by Lawson, wide open. Connects from three-point range. Lawson's got 11 points here in just the second half. And here's White. 16 points for him. Dish now to Pondexter. Screen by Valanciunas. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Eric Gordon. That's 12 points for Clutch.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Stolen by Gordon. Here's White. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And it's Gordon missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's a Flalo. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Cole. He's got 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hushik. Aflalo pulls it in. Here's McDaniels. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Ingram. They get it again. Here's Hushik, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time, but with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you, but within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just a split second too long.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans on top. They lead by 6. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Rockets trail by 6. Taking a look at the Rockets. Horton out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Terrence Jones. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. They get it back.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And Thornton kicks to Jones. And the three ball is good. Jones has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Houston.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Cole, defended by Beverly. They set the screen. Thornton against Hill. Shot clock at 5. Ajinça the pass to Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Love's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
That one misses for Jones.
And for Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage was up as well. So those are the kinds of year-3 improvements that talent evaluators are always looking for, especially when you come into the league as an underclassman.
Rockets trail by 3. Beverly with the ball. Love with the screen for Beverly. Kicks to Love. Shot off the screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That's his third foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Cole. Defended by Beverly. Cole dishes to Hill. And stolen by Thornton. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to McDaniels. Screen by Jones. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That's good. 26 points for the dude.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Jones against Ashe. Pass to McDaniels. On its way from Thornton for 2. Here's Jones. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
New Orleans making some changes here. Gordon comes in for Solomon Hill, and it's White in for Norris Cole. Houston also making some changes. Splitter comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Brewer in for KJ McDaniels. That one misses for Jones. Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him, because I enjoy watching him play.
And Beverly kicks to Brewer. Bullseye! Brewer's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around. And I tell you what, the Rockets are happy to have Terrence Jones back and healthy. They tried to acquire Bosh last season, looked like they had it, but make no mistake, Jones was always going to be a player not only with tremendous potential, but someone that they view as a valuable commodity on that roster. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And, guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. The Rockets hope he can fill that spread four role for them moving forward.
At the line for your Pelicans. At the line for two.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. Monroe's checked in for New Orleans. And a switch here also for Houston. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. Good on both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Beverly. And White with the block. And here comes White, leading the fast break, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jones with the screen on White. Beverly the pass to Jones. Houston moving the ball around. The three from Aflalo. The Rockets with another miss. New Orleans leading by 5. White dishes to Usher. Right a screen. Passes it to Ingram. Shot off the pick. They get it back. Screen by Ashik, off the pick, and there's the dunk to finish it off.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Monroe, the pass to Ingram. Now Ashik. And there's the pass to Ingram. Screened by Monroe. Off the pick. And the shot is long. Rockets trail by 7. And Beverly kicks to Brewer. From 10 feet out. And he gets it to go. Brewer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Beverly against White. The feed now to Usher. Out to the wing. It's tipped. And here's Beverly. He kicks it to Splitter. Launches it. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. Fires for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Beverly. Sweet little floater.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Gordon. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Beverly. He dishes it to Aflalo. And the rejection by Monroe. One-on-one here. Here's Ingram. Monroe up top. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Fires it up. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Aflalo dishes to Brewer. And that one's good.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Pelicans leading by 4. Gordon, the pass to Monroe. Dishes it to White. Right side, Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's Beverly. Pelicans with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Eric Gordon on the wing. Lets the 3 fly, and that is good. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Here's Beverly, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Now we're really seeing him pound that ball inside.
6 straight points in the paint. They're making their presence felt.
And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverly, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker, becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
You know, talking about Beverly, his wrist injury really changed things for the Rockets at the end of last season. Suddenly, 37-year-old Jason Terry had to take on big minutes at the point, and he was serviceable, but they missed Beverly's toughness on defense particularly.
Valanciunas with a screen on Beverly. Love against Valanciunas. He drains the turnaround jump shot. And the Pelicans lead by 6. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Love. Rebound by Monroe.
And going back to the one thing with Patrick Beverly, his shot could still be more consistent. Last year, he was down in shooting averages across the board, including just 38% from the field. It makes it very difficult on your offense when you have an inability to space the floor.
Splitter sets a screen. The drive by Love. Love with another miss.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Feeds it to White. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And Love gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
13 feet away. Again, the Pelicans score.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pelicans.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you got to convert, and they did that.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And it's always a good feeling to take that second contest after you've dropped the first one to somebody. Just a big win to even things up in their 4-game series against the Rockets.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Gordon. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And a follow kicks to Love. And some nice passing there by Houston. Sinks the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's the dude, covered by Brewer. Here's Ingram. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Gordon.
He had point guard numbers tonight, racking up those 8 assists. It was a really unselfish performance. He kept the D guessing all night. You could never get comfortable with him, trying to figure out whether he was going to take it for himself or set up a teammate.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.